Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 19th, 2022, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, once again, the U.S. markets pair their gains and retrace at resistance, a really important point, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ. Now, there's no major economic events scheduled for today, but as we look at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the major pairs remain resilient at resistance. As mentioned before, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ did pair their gains. Now looking at commodities, gold still looking weak at $1,700, while oil gains to $99 a barrel. Now the stocks that were weak yesterday were mostly the FANG stocks, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, which pair most of their gains. And lastly, Bitcoin remaining unchanged for now. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. Of the Eur Usd, you could see that right there. And then we were resilient. We did try to push that again to 117, and we spiked up even above it, almost to 120, 1020, and almost hitting that. So that's a 200 pip move just within the last 2 weeks, which is kind of like amazing because the Eur USD has relatively been in quite a tight range. I mean, beyond this debacle from last July to where we are right here, okay, we have been relatively not been trading over the past couple of years. I mean, if you look at that, look at what a range we've been in over the past couple of years, you know, over since more than a couple of years, since 2015 to 2021, we've been in the same range that we've been trading in as well. So, but nonetheless, look at this massive sell-off. Look at this massive weakness. We did hit a low of 99, below just 99. We're just trading above it on 160-ish. Now, looking at a 4-hour chart, but just below, looking at a daily chart, you can see the last 3 days we've rallied nicely. Now this is the top of the last 3 days. Usually after 3 days we do retrace, so do expect that when it comes to the Euro USD. Now looking at the GBP USD, also on resistance-ish level, but not breaking higher either. Now looking at the Australian dollar, same story. Okay, everything is trading in sync and everybody's watching the US markets quite sharply. Now looking at gold, trading at 1709, just really very weak here. It just keeps on going down. Okay, doesn't give you that pop-up above 1700. We did initially get that last week, but then it petered out. So, you know, we may actually see this selling off further. Okay, maybe hitting this 1668-ish level if it doesn't perk up once again. Now looking at crude oil trading at $99 a barrel, and we did bounce off of that 200-day moving average, really important number. So with that said, as long as we're maintaining some sort of a sideways relationship here, if you look at this, then you could see the support level here at 94, not just once, not just twice, but several times here. So this level is really very important. So if we do break it and we do see this continue going down, I would anticipate this massive sell-off to hit us back in the $77 range if that does happen. Might not happen today, but it's something to keep an eye out on. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, the Dow Jones traded yesterday to resistance-ish level. If we look at a 4-hour chart, at that top of that range, 31,500, and retraced right below it, and we're trading at 31,100. So we're in a choppy kind of market, but just be aware of it that there is resistance at this 31,500. Now, looking at the NASDAQ, also hit that resistance at 12,179-ish level, and that has been the resistance level for all of us. Now, looking at the major stocks, Apple did retrace at that level, so 150 was your retracement. We did sell off quite sharply. Facebook also did the same thing as it hit 170, and Microsoft did the same thing and didn't even hit that level of 267, which I would have anticipated it. So it looks like Microsoft is getting a little bit weaker going into the earnings season at the end of the month. We do have earnings season for this, so just be aware. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, she's pretty much unchanged at 21,800 right now. We did clear 22,000 yesterday, but didn't sustain it. Okay, so we're at that upper level, upper range, but it does look like it's gaining some momentum on the upside. However, it is selling off. So, you know, like, unless it's going to prove to me that it's strong, meaning it's going to break 23,000, okay, I'm still suspicious, and I think it's going to still trade within a range. So keep that in mind. We are summer trading, so volume is lighter as well. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.